When the waiter asked for my order at our anniversary dinner, my husband said, "She's not eating. She didn't contribute to the byline." The waiter stood there, pen frozen midair. I watched his face cycle through confusion, disbelief, then that particular look of pity I'd come to know so well over the past 8 years. "She's not eating," my husband Marcus repeated, louder this time, like I was a misbehaving child. "She didn't contribute to the bill. Didn't contribute." I let those words hang in the air of the overpriced steakhouse he'd chosen. The same steakhouse where he'd proposed to me 8 years ago. The same steakhouse where I'd sat across from him, 22 years old and stupid in love, believing every promise that fell from his lying mouth. "Ma'am?" The waiter looked at me, clearly hoping I'd laugh it off as a joke. I didn't laugh. "Actually," I said calmly, "I'll have the ribeye. Medium rare. The lobster tail on the side. And your most expensive bottle of red." Marcus's face went purple. "Diana. And please bring the check to me when we're done." I smiled at the waiter. "I'll be paying tonight. Since I apparently need to prove my contributions." The waiter practically ran to the kitchen. Marcus leaned across the table, that vein in his forehead pulsing the way it always did when he didn't get his way. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" "Ordering dinner. It's our anniversary, remember? 10 years since our first date. 8 years of marriage." I unfolded my napkin slowly. "Or did you forget?" "You know what I meant." "I know exactly what you meant." I kept my voice pleasant. Light. The way I'd trained myself to speak over years of his little comments, his little jabs. His constant, grinding reminders that I was somehow less than. "You meant that because I left my marketing director position 3 years ago to raise our twins while you traveled for work, I'm not entitled to eat at my own anniversary dinner. You don't bring in income, Diana. That's just a fact." "A fact?" I nodded slowly. "Like it's a fact that I wake up at 5 a.m. every day? That I handle 2 4-year-olds alone while you're in hotel suites in Singapore? That I manage the entire household, the bills, the school applications, your mother's medical appointments? That's not the same as." "As what? Real work?" I laughed. Actually laughed. "Marcus, do you know what a live-in nanny costs in this city? What about a housekeeper? A personal assistant? A chef?" He rolled his eyes. "Here we go." "No, really. Let's do the math." I pulled out my phone. Full-time childcare, $60,000 a year minimum. Housekeeping services, $30,000. Meal prep and cooking, another $20,000 at least. Personal assistant work, which I do for you constantly, $50,000. That's $160,000 a year in labor I provide. For free. For 8 years. Marcus's jaw tightened. "You're being dramatic." "I'm being accurate. That's over $1 million in unpaid labor, Marcus. So when you tell a waiter that I don't contribute?" I leaned forward. "You're not just wrong, you're embarrassingly, publicly, pathetically wrong." The waiter returned with the wine. His hands were shaking slightly as he poured. "To contributions," I said, raising my glass. Marcus didn't touch his.